So with every episode of our podcast Morgan Hasn't Seen, where we're covering movies based on TV shows this month, I'm sharing the episode of the TV show that we're watching to incorporate into our conversation about its film remake. So this week we talked the Beverly Hillbillies movie, and so the episode of the TV show we watched was Season 1, Episode 32, The Clampetts in Court. The episode sees the Clampetts get rear-ended outside of a bank by a ridiculous couple. When the couple realizes who they are, they play it like they were hit by the Clampetts so they can sue for millions of dollars. And of course, hijinks ensue in the courtroom when the Clampetts don't really understand what's happening or what they're even being charged for. There's even a point in the episode where they get thrown in a jail cell for their behavior. By the end of the episode, the Clampetts are bringing a full dinner into the courtroom with a tablecloth and everything, and offering the food to all of the people sitting in the courthouse. And in the end, the Clampetts end up winning because of their endearing personalities and some pure dumb luck. The couple manages to implicate themselves and show that they were actually lying about everything, and the Clampetts win the day. This was the first episode of the Beverly Hillbillies that I've ever watched, so I'm very curious to see if this is a kind of running theme of the show. That there's someone who tries to take advantage of the Clampetts, but then ultimately tell on themselves, and the Clampetts end up, coming out on top. As this was kind of the main plot point of the movie, I have to assume that maybe this is kind of the weekly dilemma in each episode of the show. But I am curious to watch more episodes and see. And I think once again, the episode did a really good job of giving Morgan a sense of the characters that he was going to be seeing going into the film, and I think the actors did a really good job of interpreting that. I believe you can watch the show free on Prime or on Fandango at home. And please check out this week's episode of Morgan Hasn't Seen, talking the Beverly Hillbillies movie.